Sun's out, guns out. They're unarmed. Afternoon. Hope you're well. I was thinking about something I could make a video about today that would be of use to brides who are planning the wedding, because it seems to me, in the UK we've just had this, Boris Johnson's just become PM. People are very divided about these kind of things. Politics in general is something that divides people quite a lot. People get, on the social media, people get quite emotional and defensive and aggressive and a whole bunch of negative things about these kind of things. When you really look at it, when you really analyse the impact of a new Prime Minister or a new piece of legislation, all right, there are some things that affect us, but on the grand scheme of things, it doesn't affect what we have for tea at the end of the day. It doesn't affect how we really go about our day-to-day lives. And it occurs to me that wedding planning is something very similar to this. You know, we get so caught up in the little bits about it, you know, the song choice, the colours of the napkins, whether this table's going to be 8 or 9 people on it, that kind of thing, the table plans. Get so caught up in these tiny things, we forget that none of this really matters. The only thing that really matters at the end of the day is that you're going to be stood in front of a church with the person you love, saying some nice things, and you're going to go off and live a happy life together. That's it. That's the purpose of a wedding, right? Regardless of what amp the DJ plays, or, you know, whatever else is going on and stuff like that. These little piddling things, although they're really important in the planning process, and, you know, on the day it may seem like the end of the world if the starter comes out at 17 minutes past instead of 14 minutes past 3. But at the end of the day, all you're going to remember about your wedding day is that it was a fabulous day with all your family and friends there. Everybody loved you and wanted to be with you, and that you were there for your special day. So, yes, I know things will go wrong, and I know at the time it'll seem like the end of the world, but don't get caught up in it. Step back, look at the bigger picture, and remember what's really important about your wedding day. What's really important in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years? Will you still remember the fact that somebody mispronounced your name? Actually, maybe you probably would do that, but bad example. You know, whenever something goes wrong with the wedding planning process, and it probably will, take a step back and imagine, will I still remember this in 3, 5, 10 years' time? The odds are you probably won't. The most important thing is that you pick the right person to marry, spend your life together, and have happy times. That's what a wedding's all about. Oh, and book a magician. Book a magician. Pick the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, and book a magician from Chester with great hair and no guns. So, pick the right person, book a magician with no guns. Job done. Have a good day. I think it's going to rain.